Guys, this is your boy Slally. I'm bringing you a commentary right here. I'm watching the gameplay as you're watching it, so I'm going to commentate and kind of probably react to whatever I do. But anyway, guys, this is a Hardpoint on Fringe. It was actually an arena gameplay, and I was just having fun this night. And so what I did was I pulled out a Sniper Kuda Overkill in arena. I know the Kuda's pretty good. Obviously, the SVG Sniper is really good, but I go off, people. So it's 13 minutes long, but I'll probably cut some bull time out, or I might commentate this whole time. But anyway, guys, I wanted to bring you a commentary today. I haven't brought one in a while, and I'm finally starting to settle down into my apartment, into my routines of school and gaming and working all the time. I feel like that's all I do. I don't do anything else other than those three things, and I'm trying to get in like a little bit of more social time around all that stuff. So guys, my topic for today is going to be about routines, actually, because moving to Maryland back to go to school and then going back to school for the first time in 2 years and getting a job and still trying to stream and record, and then on top of that I decided to add YouTube on top of that. It takes a lot of routines. Now hear me out. When I was in Chicago, I streamed almost every single night. I did. I tried to do it every night, but there were a few nights, you know, I'd go out with some friends, or I was working really late and I had to work early the next day, so I said, I can't do it. Anyway, so I had routines in Chicago. I would go to work in the morning, 9 a.m., I'd go to my first job. I'd get done around like 2 p.m. or so. I'd go home, change, eat something, relax for a minute, and then I would go to my other job about 4 p.m. and work until midnight. Then I would go home and get on stream, and I would stream till about 2 or 3 in the morning, maybe a little later. And that was my routine, and I got so used to it that the limited sleep that you notice that I get in that time frame didn't affect me, and I still was high energy during the day and all that good stuff. Now, I had those routines for about a year, and then I made the decision to go back to school. School is very important, guys. I have to explain that. School is very important. Younger kids that are watching this and they hate their middle school or they hate their high school, you have to go to school. You have to get a higher education. Then you get the jobs. My roommate, one of my best friends of my life and my #1 supporter, he went to school. He graduated on time. He busted his butt to get to where he is now. And you know what? He has a job that he loves. It's making him good money, and he's just in a good spot. I, on the other hand, because of very stupid reasons, I had to leave school, or I didn't have to. I left school, and that was just bad. I took a break 2 years, but now I'm back. So let's get back to my routines. So I had these routines in Chicago that I explained to you. Now I'm back in Maryland, where for the first month I didn't have to work. I just was there setting up my apartment, setting up my gaming setup, and trying to stream as much as possible to get as many hours down on stream so I could possibly get more viewers, possibly get someone that wanted to host me or to get onto a stream team, which unfortunately all of that failed. But you saw kind of partially a routine there. Sorry for the pause, I was blanking on the word. You saw a routine there where I basically woke up, I'd take care of myself, and then I would get on and stream as much as possible. That was it. Then when January came around, it came down to time where I needed to start working, I needed to sign up for school, and I needed to keep my streaming up. But I also decided to throw into the mix YouTube. And YouTube is a huge mixer to throw in there, because on top of streaming most of my time, I have to play and make content just for YouTube or share content between the two, and it takes time. But anyway, so I went from having 2, and I had 3 jobs for a time, having a routine with those and streaming around that, to having no jobs, and my only routine was streaming consistently to get as many hours as possible on stream, and I feel like I did that consistently and very well. Excuse me. Now, January came around, the new year started, and I needed to start making money. I needed to focus on my school, but I also didn't want to lose everything I've worked towards in gaming, which is my streaming mainly, and then I want to build my YouTube, which I'm trying to do right now, obviously. So, in routine basis, I got my job first, and I had a few days of work, but I had my school schedule. So I put my work schedule around my school schedule because school is number one, guys. I can't emphasize that enough. But I am a sniping god. Just let me know. Just let me know in the comments. I'm a sniping god. I already know though. But so I'm working, and then I get my school together, and in that 2-week period, I actually stepped away from streaming for a little while. I was working a few days, I was getting into school, and I wanted to figure out a routine there. So we're going back to the routine thing. I wanted to find a healthy mix between work and school, and I did that in about 2 weeks, a 2-week span. I did it in like a week and a half, and then on the second week, I started to streaming, and I looked in my calendar. I actually went out, I bought a huge calendar and write everything down. That keeps me locked in what I'm doing all the time, and you guys might see it as like, holy shit, you can only live if you have this huge calendar. It's not, I don't have to live by the calendar, but it just gives me an idea of what I need to do. And when it comes to my schoolwork, it helps me. I'm trying to hit this snipe. I'm like trying to be all snazzy, and this kid like just lagging all over the place. But so the calendar helps me a lot. If you guys have a hard time organizing things, just go out and get a giant calendar. That's what I did, and that's what I love that I did. But so back to routines again. Work, school. So I'm evening that out. Then I add streaming. Okay, so the way that my school schedule worked out, I just shot my teammate. I had my long days on Tuesday, Thursday, so I couldn't possibly work at the restaurant on Tuesday, Thursday. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are all my work days. And I took that and I was like, all right, all this downtime in between my classes, I wish I could throw up a graph, but I'm not like that savvy yet in my editing and everything. Maybe I'll throw up an image of my school schedule and you'll just see, or like a generalized schedule. So I have these downtimes. I have about an hour and a half between each one of my classes on Tuesday, Thursday. I use that time to do my readings and do my writings for my classes on all days. And then on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I had one class, and then I had 3 hours before my shift at school at work would start. So I would use that time to do homework, and then I would go to school or go to work, and then I would do my work, grab dinner, and I'd go home, eat, go to bed, wake up early for school the next day. I shot another teammate, dude. One more and I'm out of the game. I'm scared. But so guys, you break all that down and you get this schedule, and you do that for so long, and you go, all right, now I have that locked down, and I'm on top of my schoolwork. I'm not falling behind, and I'm making money. Great. Now let's add in my third one, which is streaming. So what am I doing? So I died. So then I add in streaming. I'm like, well, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I can't stream. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday and Wednesday I couldn't because I had early school days on Tuesday, Thursday, and I would be working probably until 11 p.m. So there was no way I would come home and do all that. And on those days, because Tuesday and Thursday are such heavy days, I would use that to do any extra homework that I needed to do. So it was Tuesday, Thursday were my only possible days that I could really stream during the heart of the week. Because I get behind, I've done all my hefty day of school, I'm not working, and then I don't have class until noon. So it's smart to stream that day so I can sleep in a little bit, go to my one class, have time to still do work before I actually go to work at the restaurant. So guys, this is a very fast and rough way that I've thrown my schedule at you guys, but my schedule is kind of my routine. So the topic was routines, but it has kind of gone to how you need to figure out your day-to-day schedule so that you can be productive with everything that you have set for you. So I have this whole schedule laid out. And I write it all on my calendar, actually. I have my assignments due on those days. I have my, when I'm streaming, I have when I have work. If I didn't have all that written down, I would get absolutely lost. Like, I would probably just start failing, to be completely honest. So, oh, the turn on! So, I keep saying so, and I hate it, and I'm probably gonna cut it out. I'm not gonna lie. But then, on top of all that, I say I'm gonna do YouTube now. And looking at my schedule, I kind of go, when the heck am I going to do YouTube? But actually, let's jump back to Twitch, to my streaming. I know I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. But let's go back to Twitch, where I, excuse me, sorry guys, my controller went out, so it got a little dark. But let's go back to my streaming. So Tuesday, Thursday were my main days streaming, and I always will, except for yesterday. I apologize. I had a paper and 2 really long readings to do that were all due today. So today, Friday. So I had to just make a decision. And again, this goes back to make school your #1 priority. I needed to get my schoolwork done before I could do anything for you guys, streaming or YouTube wise. So back to my streaming. Tuesday, Thursday were my main days. I will always stream on Tuesday, Thursday, haha, except for yesterday. And then Friday, Saturday, obviously it's the weekend. I can stream, but my streams will be later because they're going to be after I work. I always work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I work. So streaming, I'll do streaming Friday, Saturday night after I get off work. And then that leaves Sunday. So if you have a calendar, a 7-day calendar out right now, and we start with Monday. Monday I go to school and I work. No stream. Tuesday I have 3 classes that go from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. I come home, I eat dinner, and at 8 o'clock I'm on stream every Tuesday. Wednesday, I go to school, and then I work. No streaming. Thursday, have my 3 classes, 9 to 7, then come home, stream at 8 every Thursday. Friday, I have my class, I go to work, and then I'm going to stream tonight, guys, when I get off. So I'm 4:30 shift tonight, so I'll probably be off at like 10 p.m., 10:30 at the latest, and then I'm going to be home, and I'll be streaming. Then that leaves Saturday. Saturday, I can either work a morning or a night shift at work. Usually it's a night shift, like it is tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll work until 11 p.m. I'm going to come home and then I'll stream. Sunday, I actually work a Sunday morning shift this week, but I can also work night shifts. Sunday morning I'm going to work, and then I'm not going to stream. Sunday is my day to prep for the beginning of the week and possibly the entire week. If I have readings for all week, I can sit down and I can knock out a chunk of them and revisit them before the game. Anyway, guys, that's a look at my schedule. My routines are insane. There's no kill cam because it's a recording already. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I ranted for a while. 13 minutes, that's insane. If you liked it, hit the like. Please leave a comment down below. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great weekend. And have yourself a great Friday. I will see you guys tonight when I'm done work. So I'll see you guys later.